What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are no. What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for Love After Lockup. This is season 6, I believe, you guys. Episode 9. This episode was titled Love and Vengeance. All right, you guys. So next week is the season finale of Love After Lockup. How do y'all feel about it? How do y'all feel about this season so far? Like, how do y'all feel about these couples? Do y'all like them? Honestly, they haven't made any mention of Life After Lockup. They haven't said anything about Life After Lockup. So I'm wondering, when are we getting Life After Lockup? Because y'all know it typically goes love after, love during lockup, love after lockup, life after lockup, and we take a break after that. But we went love during lockup, love after lockup. Now we're taking a break. So I guess we'll come back once Mama June's show wraps up and do Life After Lockup. Oh, wait, no. Take that lie back. They did that Crime Story show. So so they've done their 3 shows because they did Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, the Crime Story show, and now Love After Lockup. Okay, so they've done their 3 shows. Okay, so I guess we'll get Life After Lockup sometime in the end of summer, early fall, maybe. Who knows? It's gonna be interesting to be out for. We're gonna be out for a while with Love After Lockup because Mama June's show starts, I think, on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have no intentions to watch that show. Never have, never will. But yeah, you guys, let's go ahead and get into. Did I do my intro? If I didn't, let's do it. If you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us go ahead and discuss Love After Lockup, shall we? All right, you guys. Now, I honestly don't intend to be on here this long for this episode. When I tell you guys this episode, they could have kept it because I was irritated with every person on this episode. And let's start up with the most irritating of them all. Brooke and JK. Brooke and JK. These two get on my nerves. Now, I've heard that they had broke up, but they got back together. She's pregnant. Say, what now? Why? This is so stupid. They're toxic. So we see as Brooke is out shopping with her mama, right? I think they were at a thrift store. So Brooke's mama asks her, what is JK doing? She says he's supposed to be looking for a job today. Meanwhile, we see JK laid out on his mama's couch. He calls Alex up on the phone. Him and Alex, he talking about when he gonna go see Alex and all this kind of stuff. And I said, say what? You really still want to go see her? Cool. Do you? So he's trying to set up when he gonna go see her. I was like, okay, your girlfriend tracking you, but go ahead and do you. So then, for some odd reason, Brooke told her mama, well, I'm tracking JK. And her mama was like, oh my God, that is crazy. I said, thank you, Mom, for trying to talk some sense to your stupid ass daughter. Like I've said plenty of times before, if you feel the need to track your significant other, why are you in the relationship with them? Because that means that you don't trust the person that you're with. And if I don't feel like I can trust the person that I'm with, then that means that we need to end and cease the relationship. But I guess in Brooke's mind, she feels like, well, let me track him. If I track him, then he can't cheat on me. Or if he cheats on me, then I can pull up on him. Either way it go, that logic is stupid and it's nonsensical. But hey, it's what Brooke gonna do. So Brooke tracked him. Found out that he was at Alex's place. I said, so what are you gonna do now? Oh, she said she wants to go there. I said, why? So if you go to this woman's house and this woman commits to whooping your ass, she gonna be well within her rights to do so. Then, let's talk about Alex's house. Alex's house. Girl, what kind of house is this? What kind of house is this girl living in? Because I was like, oh my God. What kind of fucking house is this? What kind of house is this? And am I the only person? No, nothing personal against like nothing personal against Alex, but baby Alex is nothing. Baby Alex ain't what I expected her to be. And I didn't have much. I didn't expect much from Alex, but she definitely wasn't what I expected. So her and JK are talking, and JK appreciates her for being there, being there for him, his mama, and he read, she sent him a letter after she cheated on him. He read the letter to us, and then while he's there, Brooke is calling him. I said, "Oh my God." He's like, "I wonder how was I wonder if she knows where I'm at." She absolutely does. This is stupid. This is dumb. Really, really, really dumb. But yeah, you guys, let's pause here and move on to the next couple. Let's get another couple that irritated me out the way. Savannah and Bradley. I am so glad that Savannah and Bradley broke up because, first of all, he's disrespectful as hell. In this episode, I counted at least 3 times that this man called her a bitch. He called her a bitch to his coworker. He called her a bitch in her face. Like, he called her a bitch. I heard at least 3 bitches come out of JK's mouth, but Bradley's mouth. I was like, damn. What kind of... Do you talk to your mama like this? Do you call your mama a bitch? Like, would you call your mother a bitch? Because, I mean, the bitches were just flying out his mouth towards that girl. Like, what the fuck? No. So we see as Savannah met up with his sister Eyebrows. I forget what her name is, but sister with the eyebrows, right? And the sister is giving Savannah some terrible advice, telling her, "Oh, you should pull up on him at his job." I said, "Say what now? What kind of toxic shit is this?" And Savannah is listening to this. I was like, "You would be a fool to pull up on at this man's job." And she's like, and the sister with the eyebrows is saying, "Tell him you love him." She can't do that she could text him, "I love you." She could call him and say, "I love you." There are so many things that she could do to say, "I love you," besides pulling up on this man's fucking job. Speaking of which, he moved out with her, right? He ain't with her. He went and stayed with his dad. He needed some space. I was like, y'all need space to break up. But then after Savannah left, Eyebrows sang a different tune to the producers, basically saying that the family don't want them to be together. But then why come you didn't say that to her in her face? Like, you a two-faced ass helper. Hell no, two-faced ass. So then we see Savannah as she took Eyebrows' dumbass advice and pulled up on his job. Now, before she got there, she was calling him and he was ignoring her. I think in between her calling him, this was the 3rd time he called her a bitch. I'm like, Savannah, I may not like you. I may not care for you, but have higher standards for yourself than that. Don't be in a relationship with a man that constantly refers to you as a bitch. Like, and it's not in an endearing term. It's not, it's negative. This bitch went through my phone. This bitch went through my phone. Now, Savannah, like I said about Brooke, and I think I said it about Alexis, if you feel the need to go through your significant other's phone, that means you don't trust that person. That means you need to end the damn relationship. Like, stop doing that. So then we see 2 weeks later, Savannah and Bradley, they finally broke up. He talking about Savannah needs help. So do you. Don't just try to put it all on Savannah. You yourself need some help, just like her. You both need to go get a psychiatric evaluation. expeditiously. You both got problems. So don't sit here and just try to throw it all on Savannah, sir. Don't sit here and throw it all on Savannah. Yeah, no, 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 no. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Let's move on to the next couple, shall we? Again, you guys, like I said earlier, everybody in this episode got on my nerves for a myriad of reasons. Like, everybody got on my nerves. Everybody got on my nerves. Let's see, who was the next couple that really got on my nerves in this episode? We talked about Brooke, Savannah, Courtney, and Will. Courtney and Will. These two are the worst two. I don't even know why these two got married in the last episode to have this issue in this week's episode. So, remember, he asked her last week, did she drink something? Did she do something, right? She was upset. I understand her being upset. I'm fine with that, right? So then he picks her up. He took her on a date. So since she was a teenager, she's wanted to fly. I was like, well, ma'am, at this present day and time in your life, I don't think you're gonna be flying. I don't know if I don't know if a pilot can be a convicted felon. I'm just saying, I don't think that a pilot can be a felon. Maybe they can, I mean, shit. We got a president that's a convicted felon, so who knows, right? Who knows? But good luck. Good luck. So he took her to learn how to fly. So she did that. She had fun with it. It looked fun. That is something that I would love to do one day, just learn how to fly. Like in a simulation, I don't think I'm gonna ever try to get my ass behind a fucking plane or a helicopter or none of that shit. I'm never gonna do it. I would just like to know how to do it, right? So they left there. She was hungry. He took her to a sandwich shop, right? She had an attitude when they got to the sandwich shop, and I was kind of confused. Like, why you got an attitude? I mean, would I want to go to a sandwich shop? Not necessarily. But the reason why I wouldn't want to go to a sandwich shop is because of me personally. Like, people be surprised when I tell them this. Like, I have my friend that I work with. There's this place that's right here behind our job. It's called Jersey Joe's, right? And she loves their sandwiches, right? And I'm like, okay. So you want to go? Because one day she asked me that I want to go with her. I was like, sure. Do they, is it a cold sandwich or is it a hot sandwich? She's like, it's a cold sandwich. I was like, oh, no. She's like, what? I was like, I don't do cold sandwiches. Oh God, I hate cold sandwiches. Baby, there's just one thing in this world that I won't do, and it's a cold sandwich. A cold sandwich ain't one of them. Mm-mm. So they went to a sandwich shop. Like I said, I wouldn't be here for it because I don't do cold sandwiches. But, I mean, he's feeding her. He just took you on a simulation date that costs money. He bought this engagement ring for you. That costs money. He's doing all this stuff for you, girl. So, I mean, she is a little bit ungrateful, but Will, at the same time, you are a fucking creep and a weirdo. That's all I will say about that. So she got pissed off at him, right? She like, on our first date, she bring me to a sandwich shop. Are you broke? I was like, are you? You just got out of prison. But Will let us know, hell no, she ain't broke. I was like, what you mean she ain't broke? Well, come to find out, while she was in prison, she had sugar daddies because he didn't want to send her money. This is the second person that didn't want to send a person money in prison, because Ashley didn't send Julius money in prison. An old girl from Love during Lockup. What was her name? Oh, I can't remember her name. But y'all remember her. The girl who put her boyfriend on the website for the sugar mamas, right? I mean, it's smart. You ain't got to worry about, because, every time we get a new person on Love After Lockup, they always talk about how much money they shelled out for this person that's in prison, which I still, to this day, don't understand why you would shell out so much money for a prisoner. Me personally, I'm frugal, so I wouldn't do it. But hey, whatever. So we also found, he said that she told him that she dropped the sugar daddies, but she didn't, because we see her on the phone in the car with him sending shit to the sugar daddies. I said, damn, you's a bold one. So she was they got into it, And they were at a bus stop, and so he told her to take the damn bus. I said, well, I'll be damned. Mm, 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 mm. You should have never got married. You should have never got married. But that's it, you guys. Did I miss anything with them? I think I got everything with them. All right, you guys, so I'm going to pause here because I just saw something on Facebook with one of my classmates, and I'm about to be nosy and read this shit and see what she's talking about. So we'll pause here, and we'll move forward, you guys. Shall we? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and talk about the next couple. Who is... We just go. It's just terrible, you guys. Let's talk about Kiana and Deandre. Which I got a question about his name. The way his name is spelled is Damodrick. How does mom get is it okay, whatever. Whatever. I ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. So honestly, with these two, it's really, actually, it's him and it's Kiana and it's Joella. I got issues with all three of them, right? Joella, I got an issue with you because you know that this man is in a relationship with Kiana. And you are over there holding out hope that this man is going to be with you. But when he got out of prison, we went to the halfway house, right? But from the halfway house, he went to Kiana's house. But you're still holding out hope that he's going to get back with you. So you are willingly being a quote unquote side chick to him. Why? Have higher standards and self-esteem about yourself and go find you a man that will treat you like a priority and not like a second option. Because it's really what you are, a second option to him. And it's a second option so that way he can have access to his sons. Like, let's be for real about the situation. Then on top of that, let's talk about this real quick because I'm so confused. The oldest son, it literally says that is Deandre's stepson. So I'm kind of confused. So how is that his stepson? I just have a question about that. Stepson means you marry the person's mother or you adopt the child, right? Well, technically, stepson means you're married to the person's mother. He's not married to Joella. Unless, like I said, he's adopted this little boy, then that would be his actual son. But I don't know. I'm just confused about that. Deandre, let's talk about you real quick. You're full of shit. So in this episode, Deandre was supposed to be going to work, right? Now I question this whole entire scene because it was so confusing to me. He left the house, got to Joella's house. When he got to Joella's house, Joella was cooking dinner for them kids. And I was like, huh? Then we see when he left, it was pitch black outside. So I was like, how long was he at this girl's house? Like, because again, remember, he was supposed to be going to work. We saw Kiana as she went to work. So Kiana's at work and she's talking to her coworkers about Deandre, but she still got this ring on her finger. The woman caught that she got. She's like, "What is that?" She's like, "Oh, Deandre. We went making cakes. He asked me to marry him. He actually did not ask you to marry him. He opened that box with that cake in it, and he put that ring on your finger. He didn't get down on one knee because the woman asked you, did he get on one knee? She said no. He didn't get down on one knee. He didn't ask you to marry him. He didn't even pull a Scrappy. You gonna marry a nigga? You gonna marry? What did Scrappy say to Erica? You gonna marry a nigga or something like that? He didn't even say nothing that. He didn't even say nothing like that to you. So yeah. So then we see as Kiana found text messages from Deandre where he had been texting Joella. I was like, are you shocked? Because if you are, you shouldn't be shocked that he was still texting Joella. Neither here nor there. So we see him with his daddy. So he called Kiana and he wants to know when she's going to be home because she was with her cousin. And so when she got home, she took his stuff out the closet. He came and she's telling him she's done. Do I believe that she's done with him? No. Then she said he been messing with, it's been since high school. Ma'am. I want both you and Joella to want better for yourselves. Because if this man is going back and forth between the both of you, The only way it can stop is if you two put a stop to it. Like literally, you guys have to want to put a stop to the back and forth between you three. But obviously, y'all like it. Why? Don't know. Pausing here and moving on to the next couple. All right, you guys. So the next couple, Joey and Michael. It ain't really much to say with Joey and Michael because I feel bad for Joey, but I also feel bad for Michael at the same time, right? Because Joey's family is a lot. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. Joey's family was a lot. I have to be honest with you guys because I would have felt the same way. And I'm not even an addict, but I would have felt the way about his family because it just felt like his family was putting so much unneeded. The man just got out of prison. He knows he has to stay on a straight and narrow, but you guys are putting a lot of pressure on him, right? Get to know the man. I get y'all a recovery family, but damn, y'all were putting 20 on. Like, y'all were doing a lot, right? So they left. And Michael told Joey that it was a lot for him. And I was like, thank you. Finally, you told him it was a lot for him. But it felt like Joey felt the way about it. I was like, why? He's telling you how he feels. So they get back to the hotel, and this is where Michael breaks up with Joey. I was kind of glad that he did it, but I felt bad for both Joey and I felt bad for Michael. Because I do think that Michael loves Joey. I do believe he cares about Joey, right? And I do believe Joey feels the same way about him. The problem with Michael is not ready to be sober. Michael is not ready to make a lifestyle change. And I respect the fact that he broke up with him now instead of him being in a relationship with him and, knowing that he's probably going to, slip off the wagon and stuff like that. So I'm glad that it happened now. And Michael ended it and Joey doesn't have to worry about because come on. Joey, you have worried about, you have worried about things if he goes back to, gets back on the drugs. And y'all, the last time y'all were together, y'all both were high. So I don't know why y'all in a relationship anyways. But hey, he ended it. Joey was pissed, rightfully so. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and we'll pause here and wrap up the episode. Shall we? Alexis and Julius, you guys. I really ain't got nothing for Alexis and Julius. I really, truly don't. I really don't. Because this whole scene was stupid. First of all, he looked like he was high. Secondly, Alexis, you look pathetic as hell. You also look stupid as hell. So you pull up on him. He got two girls with him. He said it was a third girl with him, but third girl ain't with him, so it's just the two girls. The two girls that are with him said that they are video girls. For what video? He said he was in a studio. So how y'all gonna be in a video for a song that they ain't even mixed, mastered, and put together yet? I don't understand that. They talking about they not pressed about him. I'm pretty sure you're not pressed about him. But then y'all saying y'all didn't know he had a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure you didn't know he had a girlfriend. So what are we talking about here? Like, this is making no sense to me, right? So then she didn't tell him that she was pregnant. She was going back and forth with him. He's talking about, we good, I'm good, we good, we good. No, we're not good. And you're still in my car. So hand me my motherfucking keys. So he got back in the fucking car, right? Because he said that they were at the studio, they were vibing. Then he said they came to buy some clothes. Okay, what you need them, which I'm with her in a sense, what you need them for and why they in my car. That would have been my main thing. Why they in my car? If you want to go shopping with these girls, fine. Have at it, right? Do what you want to do. But in my car, in the car that I pay for and insurance and all that shit, and you don't contribute nothing to my car, why they in my car? Why y'all didn't get a fucking Uber? Why did I have them ride the bus? Do something, but not in my shit. So he drove off in her car, but he came back. I said, girl, call and report that car stolen. Because report that car stolen, because you're not driving off in my fucking car is what you're not finna fucking do. But yeah, you guys, that is it for Love After Lockup. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, you guys. Turn your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys for the Never Ever Mets and Raising Canaan. And I don't know when those will be up. And I'm trying to have this one up today, but because it's already 2:30. So yeah, we'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next video.